Hello, this is Ken Barron with my series of podcasts on what happened in the 2024 election. And this particular podcast focuses on low election turnout. The voters turned out in November 5th, and it's been predicted to be around 65%, with more than 158 million ballots counted. And this is according to data from the University of Florida Elections Lab. That number is a dip from the 2020 US presidential election, which registered a historic 67% turnout. Voters in liberal strongholds across the country, from city centers to suburbs, tended to not show up for Vice President Kamala Harris at the levels they had for Biden in 4 years ago, contributing significantly to her defeat by Trump, according to this New York Times analysis of preliminary election data. The numbers help fill in the picture of Trump's commanding victory. It may not represent the resounding endorsement of his agenda that the final Electoral College suggests. Trump won the White House not only because he turned out his supporters and persuaded skeptics, but also because many Democrats sat out this election, turned off perhaps by both candidates. Counties with the biggest Democratic victories in 2020 delivered 1.9 million fewer votes for Ms. Harris than they done for Biden. The nation's most Republican-heavy counties turn out an additional 1.2 million votes for Mr. Trump this year, according to the analysis of 47 states where the vote count is largely complete. The drop-off spanned demographics and economics. It was clear in counties with the highest job growth rates, counties with the most job losses, and counties with the highest percentage of college-educated voters. Turnout was down too across groups that traditionally are strong for Democrats, including areas with large numbers of Black Christians and Jews. Well, basically, the decline is also in key states, key cities, including Detroit and Philadelphia, and this made it very difficult for Harris to win the battleground states of Michigan and Pennsylvania. The drop-off is an extraordinary shift for Democrats who monitored this election carefully and were motivated by Trump's surprise victory in 2016, and this had turned out an eye-popping number for three subsequent elections. They clipped his power in Washington in 2018, removed him from office in 2020, and defeated many of his handpicked candidates for battleground races in 2022. Democrats said they need a new way to re-engage voters who are fatigued by the anti-Trump messages and distrustful of both parties. 42% of young voters, and those at the age 18 to 29, cast ballots in the 2024 presidential election. The youth vote was down substantially and approximately on par with the 2016 election. We also estimate that youth voter turnout in battle states may have been much higher, 50% on aggregate, in Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, and North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. The reasons behind the drop-off are varied. For one, some backsliders could be expected after the record turnout in 2020, which was aided by pandemic rules changing that increased mail voting. It is what it is, and we need to move on from this, and we will in the next series of podcasts that I'm going to do on how to be more active, who to talk to, which is more relevant, and how to protect and resist against the current incoming administration if it becomes extreme and doesn't match our values. Thank you so much for listening. Again, this is Ken Barron, and I'm with the National Association of Black and White Men Together. Please like us on our platforms and comment if you wish, and subscribe. We're also on Facebook, YouTube, and we're on Twitter, now X. You can also see us on our website, nabwnt.org. Thank you again for listening. We really appreciate it.